Did you come to see me?
So here she is, Requiem Roana, the new ML 5-star that's going to be dropping in Epic 7. And she does look really, really nice, especially that S3 animation. So let's take a look at her stats and her skills to see if she's going to be busted in this new meta. So we got Requiem Roana, ML5 Dark Mage, and she is decently tanky here. Usually when you think of mage, right, you think of book, right? They run book as an artifact, which gives them souls, which is usually used in some type of aggro cleave team. She has 108 base speed, so not insanely fast, but I see that she does have pretty decent HP and attack. She has an imprint concentration of effectiveness. So if you release her imprint, she gives everybody an attack. She also has 18% built-in effectiveness into her base stats. So that's something to kind of keep in mind. So effectiveness tells me she's going to have some debuffs or something that she's going to want to land, right? So let's take a look at her skill 2 here. Requiem Roana's Boundless Obsession reduces the effect of combat readiness increases provided by speed by 50%. And so this is to herself. So her speed is essentially halved, right? At the start of the foremost ally's turn, except for the caster, increases combat readiness of the caster by up to 100% if you mola this, can be activated once per turn. So that means that when the unit in the front line goes, she immediately takes a turn right after that, right? So you want to build her at 0 speed so you can put more stats in her, probably HP, defense, attack, right, effectiveness. So that means that 300 speed units are going to be insane paired with her. As you can see here, she took the next turn immediately. So 300 speed units that can take the turn immediately, right? So I'm thinking Zio taking first turn is going to guarantee you taking first turn and second turn, right? Because Zio is going to outspeed everybody on the opposing team. And then right after that, ML Roana is going to go. Lua, any kind of guiding light ranger that is insanely fast, right? Lua, Flitica, Laika, it's going to be a bad time because how do you target those units? Even if they're not insanely fast, right? Even if you're going up against a Lua, yeah, she's going to reset your skills and then Roana is going to go right after that. So the problem is her Eternal Lament. So this is the reason why it's going to be a feels bad trying to go up against her. So this is her skill 3. It's on a 5-turn cooldown. You can get down to 4 with the molas. This is an AoE attack. And it increases cooldowns by 1 turn and decreases combat readiness by 30%. So it's Lua 2.0, right? Cooldowns by 1 turn and a CR pushback. This cannot trigger a critical hit and it penetrates the target's defense. So again, you're going to want to build her with an insane amount of attack, right? HP, defense, and effectiveness. Get that CR pushback, get that increase in cooldown, and her damage dealt increases every time she uses this skill, and it can stack up to 3 times. So keep in mind that even though this does seem insane, her passive, if the foremost unit dies, and you have her at 0 speed, she's going to be effectively useless, right? Because she's never going to take a turn after that. So you're going to want a way to guarantee that the unit in the front line can continuously take turns. And so you'll see here that she uses her S3 AoE attack, right? She deals pretty decent damage, right? 3 to 4k AoE. It's like LRK, right? It's kind of like LRK S3, but you're reducing cooldowns and you're pushing back, which is pretty nuts. Her skill 1, Touch of Darkness, attacks the enemy with magic with a 65% chance to decrease defense for 1 turn. That's up to 75% with molas. So she's helping your team by defense breaking with the S1. You can soul burn it for 10 souls for a 100% chance to decrease defense for 2 turns. This can't crit, but a successful attack deals additional damage proportional to her attack. So you're going to want to build her with as much attack as possible, right? Because after you S3 into S1, you're dealing that Uberius Tooth damage potentially. We don't know her multis yet, so we got to wait and see exactly how much, like how that scales the attack off of her S1, that additional damage. But you'll see here, the Soul Burn, she does have attack buff. She deals 7.8k, and then she gets what, like another 5k additional damage proc, which isn't too bad, which is actually pretty good. So ML Roana, does she seem busted? She kind of does, right? She does so much. CR pushback, cooldown reset, pretty much immediate turn after your turn 1 unit, right? If you have, again, a 300 speed unit or a unit that can guarantee that they have turn 1 like Zio, right? She's going to take the turn immediately after that, which is pretty nuts, right? You strip on your turn 1, right? Like let's say you pair her with Para, right? You strip everybody, you take turn 1, if you're 300 speed or 300 speed plus, right? You strip, you go with Roana, push back, reduce cooldowns, and then you cleave, right? That's pretty insane. So 100% an aggro unit, Cleaver's best friend. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Will you be pulling for ML Roana? I know a lot of people were waiting for her, so good luck on your pulls if you will be pulling for her. Let me know your thoughts. Like always, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button if you haven't subscribed. Think about subscribing. It really helps the channel grow and reach more people like you who like content like this. Like always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.